Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Rip. This is his second week with us here at Paw Forward. He's a part of our board and train program. He's been making a lot of progress over the past couple of weeks, and what we are working on with him today is a little bit of place with door. Now, the reason we're working on this with him is because he does get a little bit overly excited. It gives him a space where he can go when you have guests coming over, or if you have deliveries that are being dropped off. It also keeps him safe when you're opening and closing that door. So working on a place like this, you can use something like this. You can use a dog bed. You can use a spot on the carpet. You can use pretty much anything for place. The only thing we differentiate from place is crate. Okay, so we have the place about 10 feet from the door. Okay, and all we're doing right now is working on having him go onto that place. Okay, we have that leash and that harness on him. We're going to ask him for that stay. And in the beginning, all we're going to do is just go over to the door, touch the door handle, move it around a little bit. And then we're going to go back and we're going to reinforce him for staying in that sit. Okay. Now he can be a sit, down, whatever he's more comfortable in. Good. Now that time, we were able to walk over to the door, open up that door, and close it. Now we're moving through this a little bit quicker here because he has worked on this here before. When you get him home, it is a different environment. It is an environment that he might not have worked on this before. So it might take a little bit longer of each repetition. We want to make sure that if he does pop off that place or out of that sit, we're not reinforcing him. We're going to put him back into that position. Try again, maybe not push him as far. So if you were going over to open the door halfway, maybe you're only going to open it a crack and close it and give that reinforcement for a successful repetition. Good. We use the word free to let him know he can get up and walk around.
Lay down this way. I don't think you can lay down straight.
He is a big boy, so it's a little bit harder for him to lay on there. There we go. Good. But see, you can do sits, you can do downs, whatever he's more comfortable in, whatever he's doing better with. Now we're able to open that door fully. Very nice. And this is how you're going to progress through this. But again, when you get him home, it might be a little bit slower of a progression because he hasn't worked on it at home yet. But this is a great thing for if you have guests coming over. It keeps him in a certain spot. So when you open that door, you allow your guests in. He's staying in that place until he is able to go say hi appropriately, so that he's not running to the door, jumping on guests. Another thing we can start to do is we can start to add in a knock before we send him to place. We can start to add in a doorbell before we send him to place, so that again, he is getting used to hearing that and then automatically going to that place, instead of like so many dogs running to the door when they hear the doorbell or they hear a knock at the door and jumping up and getting super overexcited. This is teaching him that he hears that and this is what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to go over to his place. He's supposed to wait until he's allowed to go say hi. Okay, so he's doing an excellent job. Again, this is also going to help when you have deliveries. You have to open that door and you want to make sure that he is safe and not running out of that door. So he's doing an excellent job with this. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We will see you on his next video tomorrow.